Josh Miller, you just secured your invite to the 2019 CrossFit Games. What does that mean to you?
Man, I can't even, I'm not sure I can put it into words. I've worked for 7 years, I've worked hard, and it just means so much to finally get a chance to do something I've been working hard for 7 years.
How many times have you been to regions now?
So I've been 4 times, I've been 2 times team and 2 individuals. So I would say that I've worked hard and I feel like I've earned it, and I'm just grateful. I'm grateful to the Lord for this opportunity to just come out and do something that I love. Yeah, I'm just grateful.
Now, coming into this event, what were your expectations? Did you know you were going to get this? Were you pumped and ready, or did you just kind of wake up in day 2 and you're like, hey, this might be a reality? What was your mindset coming in here?
It's kind of, man, I got mixed feelings about everything. Like I wanted to come in, I felt confident I could win. I really did. I felt confident. I've been training hard. I've been working with Kyle Root, the training think tank, and he has had me prepared. I feel like this year. I've worked with him for probably a year and a half. I feel like I've really closed the gap on a lot of my weaknesses. So I felt confident coming in. I felt like I could win, and but again, I didn't want to put too much pressure on myself. So I said, hey, let's go out and have fun. And let's take each event one at a time and just have a good time.
So if I'm not mistaken, this is the first Sanctional you've competed at, correct?
So I was in Washington for the Mid-Atlantic.
Okay, so you were there. Now, how did you pick France? You know, given this just big season, when you were looking at it, how did you sort of strategize your sort of action plan for you know, this?
France. Yeah, it's kind of odd, me coming all the way to France. Whenever we had planned on picking the Sanctionals that I was going to do, we definitely wanted to do Washington. We're pretty close. I live in Spartanburg, South Carolina, so I was definitely going to try to get to that one. And then I also was going to try the Granite Games, but I think it somehow interfered with the Mid-Atlantic. So basically, whenever the Washington was over, I told Kyle, I said, what other opportunities do I have to qualify this year? He said, you've got France, the French Throwdown. And I said, well, let's do it. I didn't tell my wife until after the qualifier that I was going to do it, but I talked her into it.
All right, fair enough. So, all right, you got about a month before you're going to be heading to Madison to compete at your very first CrossFit Games. How are you going to be preparing for the next 4 weeks?
So, man, this weekend was so brutal. I think if it's okay with Kyle, I'll ask him, but I'd love to take maybe a week off. We're actually at vacation at Ocean Isle Beach in North Carolina. I just need some time with my family to just relax and yeah, just need to rest up. But I think 3 or 4 days of rest, I think I'm ready to get back right into it.
What is that training going to look like? You know, I'm sure you need to get with your coach and kind of give it out a strategy a little bit. But have you do you have something in your mind already about how you're going to attack some of the weaknesses, or what are you going to be doing?
That's a good question. You know, I've never been to the games. I've always seen a lot of other athletes training for the games, so it's going to be fun to see what I can get into the next 3 weeks. But I'm sure Kyle will have something really good for me. I look forward to it. It's going to be fun. This is, I'm so passionate about CrossFit, and I'm just excited to get to share that with a lot of elite athletes. And my main purpose, I mean, I want to win like everyone else, but my main focus is to use the talents that the Lord has given me, and I just want to glorify Him and tell people about Jesus. And I'm all about my faith, man. He is well praised, and I think that He deserves all the glory for this. I'm excited.
Absolutely. Well, in 4 weeks you're going to get a chance to do that.
That's right.
Last question, since most people really haven't heard of you, this is the first time they've seen you out on this really big stage, international stage, before. What's one thing that you want people to know about you, about your journey to get to the CrossFit Games with this last better part of a decade? Kind of give them something to take away from this competition about Josh Miller.
Man, like I said, some people probably get tired of hearing it, but my faith is everything, man. It gives me a purpose. Not only, it doesn't matter how I perform as much as did I give it all I had, and I do it for that gives me a drive that I feel like a lot of athletes who just do it for just to win. I feel like they got more of a drive. I don't really know how to say it, but the Lord gives me a purpose, and it's more about than just did I finish first. Class, how did I do? How did I push, and did I give God the glory? I hope I can say that. I'm very fantastic.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Earned it. I'll see you at Madison.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.